Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Learn Technology in 5 Minutes by MakerDemmy. This is Naveen and I'm part of the instructor team at MakerDemmy. In this episode, we will do an overview of the Raspberry Pi 400. A whole computer packed inside a keyboard. You just connect it to a monitor and you are ready to go. It sounds like a product from the 1980s like the ZX Spectrum, the Commodore Amiga or the much popular BBC Micro. Well, the Raspberry Pi Foundation thought that 2020 is the right time to release a similar product named the Pi 400. When the Raspberry Pi was created, it wasn't supposed to be a cheap PC alternative. When the first version of this credit card sized computer released in 2012, it didn't yet have its own version of the Linux OS, and the hardware was very slow that the reviewers discouraged using it as a PC. It was first and foremost a device for education and experimentation. Everything else was secondary. Everything changed once the Raspberry Pi 4 got released. At last, technology has become good enough and cheap enough for the Pi 4 to become a desktop replacement. The new Raspberry Pi 400 feels like a statement to the contrary. While the previous Pis exposed their bare PCB to the world, Pi 400 comes encased inside a keyboard. It costs $70 by itself, but for $100, you can bundle it with a wired mouse, a micro SD card for running the OS, a cable for connecting to a monitor or TV, and a power supply. So you just need to plug the Raspberry Pi 400 into a monitor using one of its two micro HDMI ports, then insert a micro SD card with the OS loaded, and finally attach a USB-C power supply and mouse. And you have got yourself a basic computer for day-to-day tasks, coding and media playback. Aside from its form factor and keyboard, the Raspberry Pi 400 is very similar to last year's Raspberry Pi 4. It has got a slightly faster quad-core 1.8 GHz ARM Cortex-A72 CPU as compared to the 1.5 GHz in the Pi 4. It has got 4 GB of RAM along with support for Gigabit Ethernet and wireless connectivity through Bluetooth 5.0 and 802.11 AC Wi-Fi. There are two micro HDMI ports that can each output up to 4K resolution at 60 fps. It also comes with a single USB 2.0 port and two USB 3.0 ports. You power this board through the provided USB-C port. There is a dedicated micro SD card slot for storage and OS. Finally, there is a GPIO header for attaching a variety of sensors, actuators and modules for doing physical computation. While the internals are similar to the previous Raspberry Pi devices, the external appearance of the Pi 400 is very unique. Depending on which region you buy it in, the computer is built into either a 78-key or 79-key keyboard, which has a similar design to most netbook laptop keyboards. Raspberry Pi 400 is perfect for someone looking to learn to code or anyone who is looking for a simple machine for everyday computing tasks like web browsing, email answering and productivity tasks. The Pi 400 has enough power to perform tasks that are already served by your smartphone, but at $70, the Raspberry Pi 400 is a lot less expensive than even the cheapest smartphones. And it comes with a keyboard that's big enough to do proper writing than typing on a small touchscreen. For many people and students in particular, that could just be exactly what they need in a year when working from home has become the norm. That is all folks. If you like this video, smash the subscribe button and ring the bell to be updated about our future video releases.